Good morning, and welcome to your energizing Vinyasa Flow. If you have 2 blocks, you can place those off to the side, and we'll use those throughout in practice today. We're going to start in Supta Buddha Konasana, butterfly pose on your back. You can place the blocks underneath the knees to support the knees. If you don't want to use the blocks, you can place them to the side. So we'll take a deep inhale and slowly exhale. And just take a moment to soften, surrender into the mat. Allow yourself to arrive, tuning into your energy. Stay here for a few more breaths. You can slowly bring the knees together and then just see cross the legs side to side. And then you can place both hands underneath the thighs and we'll roll up into a tabletop. Crossing the ankles, plant the hands. We'll start with some cat-cows. So inhaling to open up the chest, exhale to round the spine. Inhale to open, exhale to round. Inhale to open, exhale to round. Inhale to breathing into the heart space. Exhale to round the spine. And then planting into the left hand, let's inhale the right arm up. And then exhale to thread it through, landing softly on the right shoulder, extending the left arm forward, coming into your thread the needle. Option to come into a bind. And then you can slowly release the bind, planting that left arm or bring it back. And then inhaling the right arm up. Bring it back to center, planting into the right arm. Inhaling the left arm up. Exhale to thread it through. Extending the right arm forward, or option to come into a bind. You can slowly release the bind, extending the right arm forward or bring it back. Pressing into the hands, inhaling the left arm up. Then exhale to bring it back to center. Inhale for a cat-cow. Exhale to round the spine. And then you can walk the hands forward, keeping the knees planted. We'll come into a puppy pose. You can bring the forehead down to the mat, or bring the chin down to the mat if you'd like a deeper stretch in the spine. Breathing deeply into the shoulders. And then exhale to soften. And then you can walk the hands back, meeting in a wide leg child's pose. So bringing the big toes together, open up the knees wide, and breathing into the hips. And we'll slowly tuck the toes and then press the hips back, meeting in a downward dog. Really planting firmly into the hands. Open up the back shoulders by bringing the triceps back and the biceps to the ears. Press the hips back so the tailbone meets the ceiling, pulling the heels down towards the earth, maybe a micro bend in the knees. And you can step, hop, jump to the front. We'll inhale for a halfway lift, flat back. And then exhale to fold, bending into the knees. Inhaling, root to rise, bring the hands up towards the sky. And then down to heart center. We'll meet in Tadasana, rooting into all four corners of the feet. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhaling for a halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to your plank. Lower down to chaturanga, inhaling for an upward facing dog. And then exhale, bring it back to your downward dog. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the nose. 2 more breaths here. And as you take that last exhale, you can step, hop, jump to the front, inhaling for a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, root to rise. Hands to heart center. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step it back to your plank. Inhaling for upward facing dog. Exhale, bring it back to your downward dog. That last exhale, you can step, hop, jump to the front. Inhaling for a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, root to rise. Hands to heart center. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, and take your flow. Let's inhale the right leg up towards the sky. Step it forward between both hands. Come into your warrior two. Swivel the back foot down. Engaging the back leg. Soften the shoulders. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Keeping that bend in the front knee. Reaching the arm over the ear. Then we'll inhale to reverse. Straighten the leg as you come up. Open up the arms. Then hinging forward, reaching towards the front, come into your triangle pose. Stacking the shoulders, breathing into the heart space. We'll inhale to reverse. And then facing the long edge of the mat, bring both hands together, come to Skandasana. Bending into the left knee, extending the right leg out. Breathing into the hamstrings. And then pressing into the left foot, coming back up into warrior two. Inhaling to reverse. And then exhale to cartwheel the hands, step it back, and take your flow. We'll inhale the left leg up towards the sky. Step it forward. Warrior two. Bending into the front knee. Pressing into the outer edge of the back foot. Soften the shoulders. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhaling to reverse, straighten the leg as you come up. Open up the arms, reaching forward, coming into your triangle pose. Breathing here. We'll inhale to reverse. And then facing the long edge of the mat. Come into Skandasana to the back of the mat. Bending into the right knee. Extending the left leg out. And then pressing into the right knee, inhale back up. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, cartwheel the hands. Step it back and take your flow. Leaning back in your downward dog. So inhale the right leg up towards the sky. Step it to the outside of the right hand, coming into your lizard lunge. You can plant the back knee and then come onto the outer edge of the right foot, opening up that right hip, breathing here. Then we'll grab your blocks and then slowly lower onto the forearms. And slowly come back up, move the blocks over to the side, planting into the hands, engage that back foot, and then step the right foot back, meeting back in your downward dog. Inhaling the left leg up, step it forward to the outside of the left hand, lizard lunge. Then slowly lower that back foot, back knee down. Breathing here. Rolling onto the outer edge of the left foot, opening up that left hip. We'll bring it back to lizard lunge, this time grabbing your blocks. And you can slowly lower onto the forearms. And come back up onto the hands. Move the blocks over to the side. Engage the back foot. And then step it, the left foot back. Leaning back in your downward dog. And then you can plant the knees, swing the feet over to the right, and we'll meet in boat pose. Coming onto the sit bones, place the hands underneath the thighs. Lift both feet so they're parallel to the mat. Engage the core and lift the chest. And then you can open up the arms, and you're here in Savasana. And then you can slowly lower down onto the back. Hugging the right knee to the chest. And then you can slowly bring it over to the left side. Extend the right arm out. Come into your supine twist. Slowly bring it back to center. Extending the right leg out, hugging the left knee to the chest. And come into your supine twist. Next side. Then you can slowly come back to center, hugging both knees to the chest, grabbing the outer edges of both feet. Coming into your happy baby. Option to sway side to side. Then you can extend both legs out in front of you. Open up the arms as wide as you'd like. And we'll slowly release the toes. Can you soften the ankles? Can you soften the knees? Relax the hips and the lower back. And can you release the fingertips? Relax the wrists and the elbows. Soften the shoulders and relax the collarbones. Behind the neck. Can you release the jaw? Maybe behind the ears. Soften the eyebrows. And take rest. Savasana.